The story of the United States of America is one of the most remarkable journeys in human history. It is a story filled with courage, sacrifice, innovation, and an endless pursuit of freedom. From a small collection of colonies along the Atlantic coast to one of the most powerful nations in the world, America's rise has inspired millions across generations. Long before the United States existed, Native American tribes lived across the vast lands of North America. They built thriving communities, developed rich cultures, and maintained deep connections with nature. For thousands of years, these indigenous peoples shaped the continent's history before European explorers arrived. In the late 15th and early 16th centuries, European explorers began reaching the Americas. Over time, settlers from England, Spain, France, and other nations established colonies. Among them, the 13 British colonies along the eastern coast would eventually become the foundation of the United States. Life in the colonies was challenging. Settlers faced harsh weather, unfamiliar environments, and difficult relationships with both Native Americans and distant rulers in Britain. Yet these hardships also created a spirit of resilience and independence. The colonists learned to rely on themselves and began to develop a unique identity separate from Britain. As the colonies grew, tensions with the British government increased. Colonists believed they were being taxed unfairly and denied proper representation in government. Their frustration gave rise to a powerful movement demanding greater freedom and self-rule. Events such as the Boston Tea Party symbolized growing resistance against British authority. In 1776, a historic moment changed the course of history. On July 4, representatives of the colonies adopted the Declaration of Independence. Led by visionaries such as, the colonies declared themselves free and independent states. The Revolutionary War that followed was long and difficult. The colonists faced one of the world's strongest military powers. Despite many challenges, determination, courage, and effective leadership helped them achieve victory. In 1783, Britain officially recognized the independence of the United States, marking the birth of a new nation. After independence, American leaders faced the enormous task of building a government. In 1787, the Constitution was written, creating a framework that balanced power among different branches of government. This Constitution remains one of the most influential political documents ever created. It established principles of democracy, liberty, and the rule of law that continue to guide the nation today. As the young nation expanded westward, opportunities and challenges grew. Millions of settlers moved into new territories seeking land, prosperity, and a better future. The United States acquired vast areas through purchases, treaties, and exploration. The famous expedition led by and helped reveal the immense possibilities of the American frontier. However, America's growth was also marked by deep contradictions. While the nation celebrated freedom, millions of African Americans remained enslaved. Slavery became one of the greatest moral and political conflicts in American history. The issue divided the country and eventually led to the devastating American Civil War in 1861. The Civil War pitted the northern and southern states against each other in a struggle over the future of the nation. Under the leadership of, the Union fought to preserve the country and end slavery. After years of bloodshed and sacrifice, the Union emerged victorious. Slavery was abolished, and the nation began the difficult process of healing and rebuilding. The late 19th and early 20th centuries brought extraordinary transformation. Industrialization changed America from a largely agricultural society into an economic powerhouse. Railroads connected distant regions, factories produced goods on an unprecedented scale, and inventors created technologies that reshaped everyday life. Innovators such as helped usher in a new age of progress. During this period, millions of immigrants arrived from around the world. They came seeking opportunity, freedom, and a chance to build better lives. Their hard work and diverse cultures enriched American society and contributed to the nation's rapid growth. The 20th century brought both triumph and hardship. America faced the challenges of the Great Depression, a severe economic crisis that left millions unemployed. Yet through determination and reform, the nation gradually recovered. The United States also played a major role in both world wars. American soldiers fought alongside allies to defend freedom and oppose tyranny. Following World War II, the country emerged as a global leader in politics, economics, science, and culture. One of the most inspiring chapters in American history was the Civil Rights Movement. Courageous leaders such as challenged racial discrimination and fought for equality. Their efforts helped bring significant legal and social changes, moving the nation closer to its founding ideals. The second half of the 20th century witnessed incredible achievements in science and technology. The space race captured the world's imagination, culminating in the historic 1969 moon landing. When stepped onto the lunar surface, it symbolized humanity's ability to achieve the seemingly impossible. America continued to innovate in the fields of computing, medicine, communication, and business. Companies and entrepreneurs transformed industries, creating technologies that connected people across the globe. The rise of the Internet further strengthened America's influence on the modern world. Today, the United States is a nation of more than 300 million people from countless backgrounds, cultures, and traditions. Its cities are centers of creativity, education, and economic activity. Its universities attract students from around the world, while its entertainment, technology, and scientific achievements continue to shape global culture. Yet the story of America is not only about power or wealth. It is also about ordinary people pursuing extraordinary dreams. It is the story of immigrants seeking opportunity, workers striving for a better life, activists demanding justice, and innovators imagining a brighter future. America's journey has never been perfect. It has faced wars, economic crises, social conflicts, and political divisions. However, its history demonstrates a continuing effort to improve, adapt, and move forward. The ideals of liberty, equality, and opportunity remain guiding principles for many Americans. The story of the United States is ultimately a story of hope. It is a nation built on the belief that people can shape their own destiny through hard work, courage, and determination. From the first settlers to modern innovators, generations of Americans have contributed to a remarkable legacy that continues to evolve. As the nation looks toward the future, its story remains unfinished. New challenges and opportunities await, but the spirit that built America, the belief in freedom, possibility, and the power of dreams, continues to inspire people around the world. That enduring spirit is what makes the story of America one of the most fascinating and influential stories ever told.